What is up, you guys? It's your boy Gio, back at you guys again with another Mobile Legends adventure video. Today we're going to be going through early game lineups and how to maximize your potential and campaign in the Tower of Babel when you're really early in the game. You don't have a ton of characters, you don't have super powerful characters, and the resource grind is kind of, it's a grind, so it kind of slows to a crawl eventually, I would say. But we're going to talk about a few things that I think can definitely maximize your guys' teams. So you're going to want to form a balanced lineup as soon as you can, right? One tank, two damage dealers, and two support. As you can see, this is a new account. I don't even have the characters to really actually have that lineup out here right now. I think these are all 5 of the characters on this account, but essentially you're going to want a tank, 2 damage dealers, and 2 supports, because you don't want to have a team with high survivability that can't do any damage. So you're not going to want to have a team with 3 supports and 2 tanks, because they'd probably live and you would just time out of all your battles. And then you don't want a team with 4 damage dealers and 1 tank, because I mean, while those teams can be effective later on, sometimes better, with just the low level of the heroes that we have early game, their survivability is so bad that you can't even use like the blitz. You can't even try to use the blitz strategy, which is just damage in like the first 20 seconds, because your heroes would just die. Oftentimes we're playing stronger heroes in the campaign, so we have to try to optimize our teams. So next is positioning of these guys. You're going to want your tank and your second strongest hero, whether it's a damage dealer or a support, in this front row. If you have 2 tanks, put 2 tanks in the front row. Oh yeah, also if your tank dies right away, you can have another tank. 2 tanks is fine, especially early game. But you can have, so you put your tanks, you can't see my hand, you put your tanks in this front row here. You're going to want your support in the middle, ideally, because as you've probably learned, and you will learn, there's jumpers, assassins, like Alucard here, kind of, that'll hop to the back row and just steal the lunch of any support you have back there, because they can't fight. They can't put up much of a fight on their own at all, so you want to surround them, put them between the tanks and the damage dealers, so if any jumper that wants to go to the enemy with the lowest health or whatever hops to them, your damage dealers and the support there in the middle will be able to team up on them. So that'll be good, keeping your support alive and stuff. Another thing here is your buffs, resonance buffs. These are really important early game, as we talked about. You're going to be going up against teams with a lot stronger heroes than yours, really, and that's just the way it is, because resources are so hard to come by early game. So you're going to want to take advantage of every factor that you can. Resonance buff will give you a huge buff. As you can see, chaos type, just one of those, any of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just one of them will give you 30 defense. Huge buffs here, crazy buffs with the chaos. Order type heroes can form an attribute resonance with heroes of any other type. So that's really cool. If you have 2 heroes and another 2 heroes, then you'll have a 3, like 2 of one type, 2 of another type, and you throw an order in there, then you'll have 3. Yeah, then you'll then you'll have 3 and 2. You'll have 3 heroes of the same type plus 2 heroes of another type. That would be good. But if you have 3 and 1, and you maybe were like hoping for 3 and 2, because you have 3 and 1 and you kind of want it to go with the 1 to make it 3 and 2, that's not going to work, because the order heroes naturally form the resonance buff bond with whatever heroes you have the most, whatever type you have the most heroes of, so it's going to be 4. It's going to give you can't click that now, but it's going to give you the deploy 4 heroes, because the order hero will latch onto the 3 rather than the 1, because you have more of those. So another point that's important early game, for people that haven't played gacha games, I'm not sure, idle games, games of this type, there's a lot of them out there, right? These 2 heroes here and this Tigreal right over here, those are SR heroes, super rare. You know that, you don't even have to look at their rarity, you can tell because SSR heroes, which are these 2 here, start at 5 stars. The lowest star count SSR heroes are going to have is 5 stars, and that's as low as they're ever going to go. So if you have any hero that's 3 or 4 stars, you know not to sacrifice any of your real SSR heroes, your good 5-star heroes, to make that guy stronger. Also, use your SSR heroes. I mean, a lot of these SR heroes, you know, if I was able to get a 6-star Tigreal, I'd probably use him for a while, you know, but at a certain, like, 10, campaign 10, your 5-star SSR heroes are gonna be stronger than the 6-star SR hero, and that's just the way it is. So set yourself up for success in the future by making sure you don't, you know, and it's tempting, right? It's tempting to throw your Yuzong away to upgrade someone else, but like, in the long run, it's good to just make sure you sacrifice your SR heroes and try your best to use your SSR heroes, because they will be stronger. A lot of 5-star SSR heroes are stronger than SR heroes. Sorry, let's see. So on that, again with the SSR hero, another thing I wanted to add was in your team. So this guy's goated, right? Definitely a carry, really good hero. As you can see him carrying my team. I'm gonna want to upgrade him. He gives us that 30% defense. We're gonna want him in our lineup for a while. Even if he's not, even to the point where he's not the strongest one, like that will happen eventually, but like he'll be nice to have in there anyway, so I can invest all those resources into him and not feel bad about it at all. He's significantly stronger than the rest of my team, but in like early game, that's really all you need. You need one carry piece, and they should be 20. Right now they're like, he's 40 levels higher, but as you get to like at a certain point, once you get him to level 80, you'll need all your other heroes to be at level 60 to upgrade him any further. So just make sure he's at least 20 levels higher than all of your other heroes. Give him the best equipment and let him deal with all the fighting and stuff. The rest of your heroes can die. I mean, these guys are garbage anyways. These SRs, we're not going to want to really invest anything into them. And so another thing is, do we have enough gems to do any summons here? We do not, unfortunately. But another thing is, it's like a lot of people when they first start playing the game, they just instantly, every new hero they get, they want to put into their lineup, and that's good. Like for me, that would work right now because this account is so low in levels that, you know, any hero I get that's anywhere better than these guys, I'm gonna put them in there. Actually, like right now, let's take out her, put that in. Now we have a 3 set, our resonance, and we have the 1 chaos hero. So that makes us so much stronger. I mean, look at stuff like that. Don't just put heroes in to put heroes in. They're not always going to be better. Sometimes, you know, don't fix what's not broken. Even if you're summoning exciting new characters, you can spend a lot of resources just resetting and transferring levels and doing all this stuff when that's not the way it is. Trust your intuition. You know which characters are best. If not, ask somebody. Later in the game, you're going to be able to, in your sanctuary, you're going to be able to have all your best characters, and you'll be able to switch them out, but early game, you are not going to be able to have all your best characters in the sanctuary. Save your gems, just, you know, this guy here, and Amma, and Yuzong, these are new characters, so I don't know their names very well, but they're going to be around for a while. We're just going to focus on upgrading those. And regardless of what 5 stars we bring in after that, they're going to stay in our lineup for quite some time. Let's do a summon here. Nice. Nothing. See, SR hero, you can see right there. So she's not going to do much for us. She'll be fodder later for one of our SSR heroes. But the last thing, guys, is if you work towards a monotype faction, just early game, it's really hard to maintain late game. It really just depends on what you get in the shrines. If you get lucky or if you don't get lucky in your summoning. These miracle summons here, when I get these on any new accounts, I'm picking my favorite faction of the week or whatever week it is when I started this account, and you'll probably get 50 to 100 within the first couple weeks of playing. Drain it all in that one faction. Because if you're doing separate factions, and you're getting one copy of Wanwan, you get a copy of Xylong too, and then you come over here and you get a copy of Freya, you know, and you can't build off of those. At a certain point you're gonna need to do 6-star heroes. So the name of the game for being successful early game is it's pretty much a race to get 6-star heroes. It's who can get 2 copies of the same hero first. Who can get 2 copies of the best same hero first. So if you keep draining dark, you're probably gonna get some Alice and Arguses eventually, and it's gonna be epic. But if you keep mixing it up, you're gonna have the world record for most heroes without a copy hero to make a 6-star, and then it won't matter. Maybe that'll be good in the future, later game, because you'll have all those heroes that you can build on, you know, maybe you'll get lucky. But for early game success, you're gonna wanna try your best to just, I don't want to say necessarily build a team. Make sure you build a team of all the same type, because it's hard, right? But when you're in the Wishing Shrine and you have some miracle summons, just do those in the same place. Pick one, whichever one you think is the strongest or would go the best with your team. Let's see, like whichever heroes we got the best of. I know we have a Yuzong and an Amaterasu, which is unfortunate because we can't actually miracle summon either of those. You know, that is what it is, but so we'd have to find, but whatever hero you get the best of right away. There we go. I just haven't been on this account in a while, apparently. See, so this character here, Layla, 5 stars, but she is an SR hero. You'll get another one of her and you'll be able to 6-star her, but it's not going to be worth it to use her really at all, unless she has the same effect as your strongest heroes and you're trying to build a resonance with her, some kind of buff for your team. Unless she has that, I wouldn't put her in there. She is just food. Apparently I'm clicking too fast, confusing this thing. Another thing, just early game stuff while we're talking about it, guys. Make sure you wait till you can do your 10-set summons. Because, you know, you're wasting 300 gems every time. I know we get impatient. I get impatient too. But, like, overall, it's best to wait for your 10-set summons. And that's just the way it is. Nice. What is it? Kagura? Great. She's goated. So it looks like whenever we do get any miracle summons on this account, we're going to be going to light. And as you can see, we already have 2 light heroes in our lineup. So let's get rid of this chick. Now look at our buff. Just like that. So we're making sure to keep in mind we have our tank, a damage dealer, 2 support. I think Raphael's support. She heals. Amaterasu's support as well, and I believe she's damage in the back. So support the middle, take damage, support. We have our buff going for us. We have our best heroes on the lineup, and we have one hero significantly stronger than the rest. And like, I'll make a video on like what you should do when you get stuck and stuff like that. But this video is not really about that. But if you do get stuck, just make sure you switch around your lineup. In this, like early in these levels, it's really easy to get past getting stuck, for sure. But thanks for watching the video, guys. I really hope any of it helped. I hope some of it helped. If any of it helped, please do make sure to like, and like, you know, if it helped a ton, please make sure to subscribe. Comment down below any videos you'd like to see in the future. I'd love to get some more videos out for you guys, but yeah, just again, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later.